Hey team, it's Amanda. I'm so excited to do this training for you guys tonight. It's all about Pinterest, and I love Pinterest. I use it all the time, and I actually get a lot of hits to my Younique website from Pinterest. So I wanted to share with you guys some things that I've learned from using it, and just the basics of how to use it for your business and how you too can be successful with it. So we're going to get started. This is going to kind of be a two-part training. We're going to get started with just some facts about Pinterest, especially if you're newer to it and don't really understand it. Just some facts and kind of just to kind of give you an idea about it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go actually to the Pinterest site, and I'm going to walk you through all of that and show you how to pin, repin, where to pin it, how to do your boards, and I'm actually even going to take you to the Younique site and show you how the two work with each other. So let's go ahead and get started. So what is Pinterest? Pinterest is an online pin board that launched in March of 2010. Wow. I can't even believe it's been 5 years since Pinterest launched. That's amazing to me. I think it's really only been about maybe 2 years that I've even been using it. So I'm not sure where I was the other three. But I just think it's amazing. It's one of my favorite social media sites right now. So it's just kind of cool that it's been around 5 years already. But it's a free website where users can upload, save, sort, and manage content through customized pin boards. Think of it kind of like your dream board or your vision board, but all online. That's kind of how I use part of it. That's kind of how I started using it, was just kind of things that I wanted, places I knew I wanted to go, I wanted to visit, books I wanted to read, kind of like my dream home. That's what I started using it for originally, and I still do, but I use it for so much more now. So Pinterest has 72.5 million users. This was as of January or February, I believe. 71% of those are women. It's insane. But they did say that the male user base is actually growing. So that's cool too. 75% of Pinterest usage takes place on mobile devices. So this is really neat because a lot of people are using Pinterest to kind of kill time. If they're out and about or they're waiting at a doctor's appointment or something like that, or waiting to get their oil changed, they can just scroll through Pinterest, so it's available for them at all times. Um, this is really important too, to make sure that images that you use on Pinterest are mobile friendly, and we'll get into that here in just a little bit. And this is a pretty cool fact too. Shoppers referred to e-commerce sites by Pinterest are 10% more likely to make a purchase than those referred by other social networks, and they tend to spend twice as much as those referred by Facebook. Wow. Like, this is why we need to be using Pinterest for our business. It's insane. I just can't get over that. That just blew my mind. So, pins with prices get 30%, 36% more likes than those without. That shocked me in a way, because I will be honest, I was one that I never really added prices to my pins. So this is something, when I was doing my research for this training, that I saw, and I was like, well, I'm going to have to try that now because I haven't tried it yet. So I didn't know that. And images without faces receive 23% more repins than those with faces. And I know you're thinking, I can hear you saying it now, but we are in a beauty business. We have to show our faces. Yes, in a sense, that's true, but not always. There's certain things that, if you're showing a whole face look, that's fine. But a lot of makeup looks, they'll just show an eye, or they'll show like a bundle of the products together and talk about a look that was used creating that. So when people can see the actual products, like see what they look like, I think they're getting more attention that way. So that's another thing that I thought was kind of cool, and something that I'm going to experiment with a little bit as well. So let's go ahead. Alright, so let's just go ahead and dive right into the Pinterest site. If you're like me, you're hands-on and you want to just see how it all works and see what you should be doing, the statistics and stuff that we just went over are nice, and it's really cool to know, but you just want to get in and get to work if you're like me. So this is the Pinterest site. I'm sure most of you have been on here several times. This is what you see when you first log on, just a bunch of pins based on who you follow, what you like, what you repin, things like that. So what we're going to start out with is your profile, your page. So I'm going to go up here to mine, and this is how I've done mine. You have your picture. Make sure you always have your picture there. Your name. You can have this directed. There's a place here if you go to edit profile over here. You can have it directed to your Younique website. So if somebody clicks on here and they like what they see, they can go check out your website right here. And then down here, make it a little blurb about yourself. I could easily put in here that I'm a presenter with Younique and we have the best makeup and skincare in the world and all of this other stuff, but no, I don't, because I want people to follow me for me and enjoy my unique journey and not, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want them to feel like everything I'm going to post is unique, because it shouldn't all be unique. It should be a range of things, and we're going to get that into that here in a little bit too. But this way they can read this and see that I'm a lover of all things hair, makeup, and nails. So they're going to know that they're going to get some of that from me without feeling like they're just going to be bombarded with unique posts. So we're going to scroll down here a little bit. And this is just where it lists all your boards. And I have a ton. And yes, some of these do need cleaned out because I don't think I've ever cleaned out my boards. But there's a couple that we're going to talk about real quick before we move on. So the first is my Beauty with Amanda board right here. So I'm going to click on here. And this is the board where I pin all things Younique. So, and even some things that aren't unique. So at the top here, you're going to be able to see where you can actually invite people to like your board. Like if you have like followers, your Facebook friends, things like that, you can invite them to like your board. You can see how many pins you have. You can even see how many followers you have following this specific board. I think I have just over 1,000 followers, and of those, 964 are following this board. You can follow specific boards from people and not just their whole Pinterest page. So as we scroll down, what you're going to see is just all the pins that I have pinned on this board. And it could be, I don't actually know if I have any currently from just the website. A lot of these are just pictures I've uploaded that I've taken of myself after different looks, uploaded them to either my blog or have taken a video of mine straight from YouTube and pinned it on here. That's possible too. But I'm going to show you here in just a bit how you can take just a picture that you've taken of yourself and upload it to Pinterest to work and have it work for your business. So I'm going to get back out of here for a second. I'm going to show you one more board. And what we're going to do is go back up here. And I have this board right here. And I want to talk about this because I see this a lot on Pinterest and it upsets me. So I want to kind of break the cycle. What I have on this board is makeup ideas. Okay, makeup ideas. These are looks that I love and is kind of on my list to recreate or try out at some point in the future. I have some of my own looks on here as well. But yeah, these are looks that makeup artists have done or other just really talented people have done, because you can see these looks are absolutely gorgeous. So I pin them to makeup ideas and not my Beauty with Amanda board, because, or if I had a Younique board, I wouldn't pin it to that either, because these are not unique. And I see often, I'll see a picture, let's use this one for example. You see this one or something like this one down here, and it'll be pinned to a board that just says Younique. And this is not unique. So these pictures that other makeup artists have done have no business being on any board that says Younique, and I'll often see people have changed the description to say, to show like naming actual Younique products that were quote unquote used for this look. And these pictures should never be used like this. These are done for makeup artists, and makeup artists are very, with every right to be this way, are very, I don't even know the right word, protective of their work. And they don't want it to be, and they don't deserve it to be advertised as something that it's not. So I personally love these looks, and I would love to recreate them using Younique products. So I've pinned these here so I can find them later, but I would never repin this on a board that says Younique or give any implication at all whatsoever that it is Younique. That is how Younique for a while got a bad name with makeup artists, because some presenters were doing that, and let's just try and break the cycle and not do that anymore. So that's why I wanted to talk about this board too. Okay, rant over. Let's go on to the next thing. Okay, so we know about the pins, we know about the boards and everything and what you should have. And let's see what else is next. So we're back here at the home page. I just hit this little button up here to come back to the home page. And I want to show you, this is actually perfect since it's right here. This is a picture right here, obviously clearly of Younique products. I will not pin this, and I'm going to tell you why, and some people might disagree with me, but this is me personally why I absolutely will not repin this, because this is not my picture, okay? This, I have no idea who took this picture. There's already a link to a website on it. I will not repin this unless I were to reach out to somebody, unless I knew whose picture it was and I could go and ask them, hey, do you mind if I use that picture? I love it. And got their permission, I won't use that picture. I would much rather use my own picture. I have these products already, as most of you should, or you have them on the way. Create your own picture like this and use it. I think that's much better, and when I do pictures like this, I usually put my website right along the bottom. That way people, even if somebody were to repin it, I'm still getting credit for the picture. That's me personally. Like I said, I know some people will probably disagree with me, but that's just me personally. That's the etiquette that I like to follow for repins and things like that. So now I'm going to show you an example of how I would repin something and what I would repin. So to do that, I'm just going to search Younique at the top. And I should get a bunch of pictures if my computer's going to work. And what I'm looking for here is, this is perfect, something like this over here, something like this, kind of like a generic picture. This one already has her website on it, so I'm not going to use that. I don't know if she created it or not, but I'm going to use this one right here. And I'm going to show you, because this is a good one. This is all about the eye brushes, and I've seen this image floating around before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit pin it, and I'm going to hit, what I'm going to do over here is, this is where if you wanted to change the description, you would just hit this little button, and you could change it in any way that you wanted. I do recommend doing that for most things. For this, I mean, it's pretty, I have nothing to change this to, so that's just what I'm going to leave it at. And then I'm going to come over here to my Beauty with Amanda board, or you could, whatever your Younique board is, anything like that. I'm going to hit pin it, and it's automatically pinned, but I'm not done with this yet. So what I'm going to do is, down here where this pops up, I'm going to click on that, and you can see that this is now my pin. You can see my name's there now. I've pinned it. So I'm not done. I'm going to go up here to edit. This is important. Right here, the website. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change it. And this is why I say, if you are After you change to your website, go ahead and hit Save Changes. This is why I say that previous picture that I showed you, why I will not repin that, because I always change the website. So I'm not going to take somebody else's picture and change it to my website when it's their picture, and I don't have permission to do that. If I had permission, it'd be one thing, but I don't. And I'm also not going to pin something for Younique and leave it go to somebody else's website. That's just me giving them some free advertisement. And I love my fellow Y sisters. I love you all. But I want to advertise my own business, just like I don't expect you to advertise my business for me. So that was that kind of answers why I would not repin the first image. I think it's a great picture that shows that showed the colors and everything, but it's just not something I would repin for those reasons. So let's talk about, say you have a picture that you want to upload yourself, a look that you created or a graphic that you made or something, and you wanted to share it. So how you would do that is you would come down here to this little plus sign, and you would go to upload a pin. And I have no idea what pictures I have on my computer, but we're going to find one, and we're going to do this. So hit choose image, and then I have a selfie file. It's not as full as you might think. Oh, I have portfolio. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this one. It has my website on there already. And in this one, I'm wearing the cream eyeshadow up here. And I love the way it looks. And obviously the lashes look good. So I'm going to open that. It's already to my Beauty with Amanda board. And now I'm going to write a description about it. So this description could easily say, I love the cream eyeshadow from Younique. And these lashes, OMG. I love exclamation points. It gets attention. And Pinterest does do hashtags too, so you could even do makeup, hashtag beauty. I even like to do beauty blogger because there are a lot of beauty bloggers. So this way, I'll show you how it works here in a minute. So after we do the description and make sure we have it to the right board, hit pin it. And I'm going to see it now. Not that. Let's start over with that. When I hit refresh, it should show up. Right here, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit the little pencil icon. And now what we can do is add the website to it. Just like we did when we did the repin, now we can add our website to it. So I'm just going to, what happened there? There we go. And I will say, let me see, because I can't type and talk at the same time. Okay, I just did. I totally proved myself a liar. I will say, if you have a domain redirected to your Younique website, do not enter it here, because I have done that before. I have befabulash.com, and I have redirected it, or tried to redirect it, or put it in here as the source. And when you go to click on it, it says that it's not safe. It doesn't trust it if it's Pinterest doesn't necessarily trust redirects because it thinks it might be fraudulent or some type of virus or something like that. So I always do my original website in here, just so I can make sure whoever clicks on there is going to get where they need to go. So then you hit Save Changes. And if you click back on here, you will see that it will go to, test it out. Yep, right to my website. There we are. And that is going to take us to the next part of this training. For this third and final part of the Pinterest training, I'm going to show you how your Younique website is one of your best tools to use Pinterest and utilize what it can do for you. So to get started, what we're going to do is we're going to log in. as a presenter. And then I'm going to go to my office and down here to my social sites. If you haven't set these up, you need to go do it. I need to add Google. I didn't even realize that was on here. And Instagram, oh my goodness, I'm missing out. So we're going to do this for a second real quick. I don't know my Google name offhand. That's bad of me. I don't use it a whole lot. Pinterest, I have updated that. So what you're going to do here is go through all of these social media sites if you haven't done it already and add your link. Make sure you do that. As you can see, I have Twitter, Pinterest. I had to update that because I had changed my Pinterest username recently. Instagram, Google+, Facebook. This goes to my Facebook page. And then hit Save My Social Information. Okay, and now how are we going to use that? So we're going to go back up to Shop. And we are, oh, the April Kudos is amazing. That's perfect. Let's do this. So I clicked on the link to go to the Kudos. And what I'm going to do is you can see down here is your social media site. So I can click here and it'll go to my Facebook page. I can click over here and I'm going to show you this real quick. And if you're on my team, you've seen this in the new presenter orientation training video, but I just wanted to kind of go over this again. If you click that little button there, this will give you all of these options to share this on. How amazing is that? Can you imagine getting your information out on all of those pages? That'd be amazing. But right now we're focused on Pinterest, so we're not worried about those too much. So I'm going to click Pin. And this is very similar to what we just went over on the actual Pinterest site. So here it'll give you a bunch of options that you can choose from. But I'm really loving, I want to show the Kudos. So I'm going to choose this picture because it shows all of those. I'm going to hit Pin it. You could also do the one that was the picture of the shine cloths because they are free. And I'm going to use my, I'm going to change the description first. It says Easy on the Eyes bundle. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make it buy the Easy on the Eyes bundle and get our new Shine Makeup Remover cloths free because everybody loves the word free. We love that. Okay, so I'm going to click to pin it on my Beauty with Amanda board. And it should give me confirmation. There it is. I'm going to go to See It Now. I know it's already linked to my site, but I'm the type of person I need to see it to know for sure. So you can see if you click Edit, it automatically goes not just to your site, but that specific page. So they are taken right to that Kudos page. So that's really, really cool. Okay? So that's how you do that. It's so simple, easy peasy. Anybody can do that. Super quick. You could do that a couple times, like each evening. It's not, and I do want to say the hours of 8 p.m. to midnight are usually the best times to pin and repin on Pinterest because that's when the traffic on Pinterest is the highest. I want to show you real quick how else you could use this. If you haven't utilized the My Looks section on your site, you should do that. I've uploaded one of my looks here. I could click on this. And I've already pinned this, so I'm not going to do it again. But I could click the pin it button up here and redo the same thing. And it'll automatically link back to this look, and they can see exactly the products I used and where I used them, how I used them, all the fun details like that. So that's another option that you could do. If you haven't, like I said, if you haven't used this My Look section and you have some selfies hidden in your phone or on your computer or something, get them off there and get them uploaded on your website. So we could also click Join, and let me find it. I should wait for it to load. So let's go to Presenters Kit. And you can even share right here. You could pin the new presenters kit. So I could do, for example, let's do this. I want to share it as the presenters kit. And I could say this $99 kit changed my life. Let's start your journey. If I can spell right. Let's start your journey today. I could pin that to my Beauty with Amanda board, or I could go down here and I could pin it to my working from home board, because there's a lot of people that are small business owners, work from home moms, things like that follow this board of mine. I could pin it right here. I could actually, if I wanted to, I could pin it in both places. There's no rule against that. I could pin it on both places if I wanted to. I'm not going to right now though. So that's how you could use it for the opportunity. You could use it for just about everything. So I hope you definitely take advantage of it. I hope this training has helped you some, at least given you a better idea of how to use Pinterest, what it is, and if anything, have fun with it. It's such a fun, cool site, and it's a great way to share the products, the uses, any looks that you've done, and just share them with your followers. It's so much fun. So hope this helps. If you guys have any questions, please, as always, feel free to ask. Thanks for watching.